Pretty messy back here, but you guys will get the gist.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is overwhelming. Folks, I have made a return to
RetroWolf's Game Point. RetroWolf's.
Dude,
I'm giving it.
Oh, you're
Congratulations, man.
I guess this is my story.
See ya. Did we have Ronald last time?
Ronald was here last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ronald
that is
is
a really
here.
Cool piece.
So I really like the statues. I like the pieces that you're like, holy crap. I didn't even know that was, you were able to purchase something like that.
Right.
Hence, Ronald, I just think he's cool, you know? This is back in these were mainly in Walmart, McDonald's. That's mainly where you saw those. And I got the Ronald, and I got the Ronald's play place. You can't, if you're over 4 foot, Matt, you're not getting in.
Dang, I'm not 4 foot tall.
I know. People always say I'm like, 3 foot, and I guess they're correct. And we have the McDonald's neon sign. That was a crazy find.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace.
Really?
We have some turtle stuff. Dude, this right here, look at this.
Dude, that is a really clean.
Do you have a good trash can yet for your game room?
I do not, but I sold you one a while back. Actually, last time I came to the store, it wasn't this one though.
It wasn't.
Dude,
I had that one in my office.
The art on these is amazing.
Gotta have, if you got a game room, you gotta have an old school trash can. So this is a really cool one. I've already got 2 trash cans. I don't need another one.
This is new.
That
right?
new, and this good man right here is my lead. I did not know about this, and a guy reached out to you that you're friends with.
Correct.
And he was like, any interest in a real lifelike TMNT costume that basically looks like a statue? And I'm like, yeah. So we made a deal, and people talk about that thing every day. It's a really cool piece.
It looks legit.
Yeah,
too.
but it does lead us in over to this area. So this is all different from last time, because you were here.
It was about
a year ago?
A year ago, yeah, while we were in town for Pickers Con last year.
Yeah. So all of this was mainly toys, but in like shelves and in like walking in and out kind of a thing. And we opened it up and put more games here, and we put more of the toys all through here and over on this wall, just to kind of have more space for games, because games is really our bread and butter. We still like the toys, so we still do okay.
Yeah.
But
well, one of the things that I love about your store is the toys. Not very many game stores have such an awesome selection of both retro and modern toys, but mainly retro.
It's mainly retro, yeah, and it's all, I tried, because me and Matt are similar in age, I really try to keep it around kind of, that's my prime, like that's the bread and butter for me too, is, you got Flintstones, X-Men, Ghostbusters. This was Space Jam before.
Okay.
Now we have Home Alone.
Okay.
So that's a little bit different, and then I changed, actually this weekend, I got the Wizard Laserdisc.
Ooh, how rare is that?
It's like a $400 Laserdisc.
No kidding.
Super rare. Yeah, I got that at Southeast Game Exchange. Actually, a subscriber was like, hey, I know you've been looking for this here. And I'm like, no, dude,
that's amazing,
no.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank you so much. And probably the best thing is this convention.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I've heard that there's going to be a convention that you're going to be at.
I'll be there, yes. Very excited.
Retrofest, Arkansas.
Retrofest, Arkansas.
October 12th and 13th.
And there's a website, right?
There's a website.
Yeah.
We got guests, we got movie cars, we got a video game band. It's going to be awesome.
And so link in the description down below for that.
Hit it up.
Yeah.
So we have a plush wall now.
So plush do well for you. So every game store I go
well.
to, the owners say that plush does really well for
and
them.
it's one of those things that I couldn't care less about.
Right, me either. Except vintage plush. That's cool, right?
But these sell all day long.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, you got all the different Pokemon.
Is this something you did right here? Pair of cards?
Yeah. So we put cards on there because a lot of times you can't, price them because there's nothing to price them on. But we did that. Nice little touch. But Pokemon, they do great.
This is literally one of the most beautiful things I have seen.
I know.
In a long time. This is amazing.
So this is a Super Mario Bros. World pinball machine.
Wow.
Fun fact: Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario for all those years, his voice, whenever you push it, we won't push it because it's really loud. This was the first time he ever voiced Mario.
Really?
In this pinball machine.
How old is this pinball machine?
93, I believe.
93, okay.
Yeah, 93.
Yeah. Wow.
So this was a piece I saw at a video game store in California.
Yeah.
And I thought, good Lord, someday I had to have one of those. And it popped up on Facebook Marketplace. It was expensive. I paid about retail for it, and good old Michael behind the camera got in his truck the next day and headed to Northwest Arkansas and picked it up, and here it is.
Michael behind the camera, how nervous were you hauling this and putting it in your truck?
I was dreadfully nervous. We had a major storm moving in, and
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
we
a race
did.
against the storm to get it back. So
We did, yeah. But it's here. I don't know if you mentioned this last time. We got stuff all
Oh,
of
no.
Anywhere that there is space,
Yeah.
we are going to put stuff. So we got a bunch of figures up there hanging off. We got this.
Ooh, look at this.
This is, I believe this was in Toys R Us stores back in the day to promo the Super Nintendo. There's something about this bulb thing that
And that's a speaker too, right?
yes.
Yeah, wow.
So that's cool. Game tapes. It's called Game Player
No
Tapes.
way.
How to beat Double Dragon
Not
and
for
Super
sale.
Mario Bros. So you got those rolling all day long.
Dude, that's super cool.
Just-
I've never seen a VCR like this either.
So it was one of those things where, Matt was saying too, he's like, man, it's like when you walk into the store, it's not just a game store. It feels like you're immersed into all of it.
It's
so
an experience.
I want it, the smell, the sounds, the music, everything is very intentional. Very intentional. NES, and it's filled to the brim.
Yep.
SNES onto N64. So
Such a killer selection
Yeah.
too, man. And one thing that really strikes me about the inventory in your store is everything is really clean.
yeah, thank you.
Really clean. When it goes
Yeah.
on the shelf, I can tell you guys take the time to make sure that it's presentable and ready to
Yep,
go.
we do everything we can
Yeah.
to clean them the best that we possibly can, and if
Right.
they don't clean up, we mark them down.
Yeah,
so
that makes
yeah.
sense.
We've got a lot of GameCube, man, and
Yeah.
I think you said you have most of these, right?
I'm down to 33 left for
Yeah.
a complete set. And I'm hoping to walk out of here with at least one I need today, so we'll see.
Okay.
See how it goes.
This popped up on Facebook Marketplace as well. He's 6 foot tall,
Gosh,
and
I
he
see
is
that.
completely fiberglass.
Wow.
And we got him in Florida. I can't even remember exactly the story, but this is not original. But dang, did they do a good job?
Really good work.
They did a really good job on this. Oh my.
Yes.
That is new. We've done that within the last month. That is something that we wanted to do forever. Again, just another added little element to the store. Is you're looking up, you're seeing game cartridges, you're seeing like, whoa, that's there. We have this whole Mario backdrop over here on this side of the store,
Yeah.
to where it just made sense to connect those pipes to the ductwork
Yep.
and just make it friggin' Mario Central.
man.
Maybe some piranha plants coming out one day.
Dude,
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
This whole side is going to be nothing too crazy,
yeah.
but you got Sega, all your Dreamcast, all your Game Gear, all your Genesis, and then as we all know, dude, 360 games,
On the up and up.
they have just
Yep.
skyrocketed,
They
man.
have.
So yeah,
Game
Nintendo Powers, game
Yeah.
guides, PlayStation guides. Like, I mean, we really are trying to hit every piece of nostalgia that you could think of.
I don't remember this being in here last time unless it was somewhere else.
It wasn't here yet.
And this is an original, right?
That's original. That's the Tails and the Sonic go together. Those are the I think from '92.
This is not the one that Travis Wood
No,
did a
this we call this
reproduction
one
of,
the
right?
rat, the derpy rat face Tails.
Yeah, I
He looks
see it,
very
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
But got these from Pixel Game Squad.
Okay.
And they were trying to raise money for their convention to
nice.
purchase it from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Game Chasers, and I bought those from them. My good friend RetroWolf brought this all the way from Greenville,
Yep.
South Carolina, in one piece.
Yep.
People talk about them all day.
Yeah, this was dude, delivering this to your store was a very special memory for me because in a way, it's like I've contributed something to the Retro Rig Game Store.
Heck yeah.
I've had some kind of hand in bringing a smile to people's faces by
Yeah.
having this be the first thing they see when they walk in the
Yep,
store.
I love it, and that's exactly where we want it. These are two cases
Okay.
that have all new games.
New games.
So these are all new. sealed.
Killer PS5
And-
selection too.
Yeah, we got decent PS5 stuff. PS5 goes quick. It really does go really, really quick.
I collect pretty heavy for the PS5.
Do you?
Yeah.
So that's actually a really rare Burger King. So that actually was promoing Pokemon Stadium.
Up there?
Yep,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
had cards with it, and all the
Wow.
cards were like correlated to Pokemon Stadium, and that came from, I think, Greece.
Really?
A guy reached out to me
Wow.
and was like, "Hey, I don't know if you've seen this before," but I was like, "No, I never have." Came up with a great deal on it, and it's here in Arkansas now. So
That is amazing.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Amazing. So then we got just all the other consoles here, right? PlayStation
Yeah,
2, Xbox.
all the other consoles.
Yeah.
These games are going to be right around 35 and
Yeah.
lower.
Gotcha.
And again, obviously, all of them are back behind the counter.
Yeah.
So these are all going to be about $30 and lower. All good titles. You got your Crash Bandicoots, Spyros.
I don't see a lot of like
Mega
junk
Man X
titles mixed in.
Yeah, we
right?
have
Yeah.
we have a couple rules on games. We don't take more than 3 games.
Okay.
Or 3 of a title. So a lot of times you'll see game stores and they'll have 15 copies of this
Yeah.
all the way across.
Yeah.
I just hate how it looks. So we are at 3, unless it's like a Mario or Pokemon game
Yeah.
where we need them for like back
Exactly.
stock for holidays. I don't know if I had this.
I don't think so. It
Okay.
doesn't look familiar.
This is an original
1983.
1983 Mario
Wow.
Bros. Arcade cab.
So these are these all vintage
These are
tees?
all original
Oh,
vintage
dude.
tees. Everything from
Wow.
band to NASCAR.
This guy right here.
That one's crazy.
How much is that guy? A lot.
250,
250. Woo.
249. Yeah, that's an original Zelda t-shirt. A lot of movie titles.
Yeah.
Again, NASCAR, band, video game. Pretty messy back here, but you guys will get the gist.
Ooh.
This is, I did not have an office last time you were here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now this is all your personal collection, or just
All
stuff
right.
that's?
Let me tell you, Matt. What you're seeing in here right
Yeah.
now is all the stuff that I
Yeah.
have kept that has come into the store.
There's a Panasonic Q down there.
Hey, listen, Matt.
Wow.
None of this stuff came from my house collection. This has all come since I've owned the store.
Really? This
Which
stuff's come
means-
into the store?
Yes.
Dude.
So like, oh yeah, you think that's cool? Here, check this out.
Dude. This is overwhelming.
Hey, I know you like that Panasonic Q, but what about?
One in the box. Dude. Dang, Rick.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of hand.
This is incredibly overwhelming. So none of this stuff is for sale, I'm assuming.
Yeah, not really.
not
None of
really.
it's for sale, but I mean, look at what you're looking at. There's a CIB Turbo,
Dude, I just
PS backwards compatible PS3.
like what look at this.
I know.
I love stuff like that, man.
the ruler.
A Mario Bros cassette tape from the movie. Yeah, I was eyeballing. Oh no, you
But
got
look.
the Game & Watch in the box.
It's unpunched too.
Unpunched.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this. What is this?
I know, man.
Super Mario Bros. AM/FM radio from 1989.
I know. I don't know. The IQ. You seen the IQ before?
Insane. No, I've never seen an IQ before.
Oh man, that's the all-in-one N64 that was only released in China.
This is blowing my freaking mind.
How
man.
about the N64 heart monitor?
I've never heard of that before. in
You
my
would
life.
literally you would play Tetris and you would put it on your finger, and when your
Wow.
heartbeat would go up, it gets
Yeah.
harder and harder,
Wow.
or easier, harder and harder.
Harder and harder.
Yeah.
harder and harder.
Wow.
Look at all those N64s. I got all the Funtastics. Nintendo, that's the American one right there.
Dude,
Even like some of this Japanese stuff is cool.
I can't believe all this comes in the store. But you know what this shows, and almost every game store is like this. They get cool stuff like this. Maybe not this much, but what this shows is that there's still so much stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's still so much
Oh,
stuff
without a
out
doubt.
there to be found.
This came in 2 months ago.
Wow.
This is a Super Nintendo
Wow.
promo. Speaking of weird handhelds,
Yeah.
that's before Tiger handheld
Monster
right there.
Panic. Yeah, this is one of those really old.
Yeah. I've never seen one in the box before. Walter Emanuel Jones, he came here to do a signing. And this is just a cool piece to me because if you were to tell me, you know, 7-year-old me, hey, one day you're gonna own a game store and Walter Emanuel Jones, the guy you watch on TV, is gonna be at your store signing, and then we both signed the poster that he was, you know, we were promoting. I'm like, that's just so cool to me.
That's amazing.
So just a cool piece to be like, man, this all has paid off, you know, in some regard.
People watching that want to one day achieve something like owning a game store or having a successful YouTube channel or whatever it is, whatever their dream or goal is, what kind of advice can you give people if they're working towards something big like that?
Oof, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I would say the only way this all worked out was I am passionate about it.
Yes, very much.
Like not like I love this. I don't think, because I work all the time.
Oh yeah.
I am always working. And if I was always working at something that I wasn't passionate about, I don't think you would see the fruit of my labor.
Absolutely.
It would just be like, I don't like doing this. So I think be passionate about it. And I always tell people that try to monetize or try to make a living at doing what you're already going to be doing. I was already going to flea markets, going to Goodwills, getting games, finding games, cleaning them, and selling them. And at a certain point, I was like, I wonder if there's a way to take that to the next level. That's where YouTube kind of came in, and grinding it out, man. Being passionate, finding that thing,
working hard,
and then just busting it, man.
It's
been a lot of work. But,
and staying. I'm sure another part of it is staying positive and you know, keeping
100%.
the goal in mind.
I would say really strong team too, like having a really strong team. Like, you know how it is with having Devin edit for you, and just there's a certain point that you got to realize I can't do it all. I can't do it all, and I've got to find other people that can do it as good as me or better. A lot of times better than me. So
absolutely.
Yeah, man.
What's up, everybody? I hope you're really enjoying today's game store tour. Before you click away and fast forward through this, I just want to quickly tell you one of the easiest and best ways you can support the RetroWolf channel. All you got to do is click the link down below to download the Goodiez app. Goodiez is a video game buying and selling app. You can log your collection, and you will eventually be able to also share your collection with other collectors. Free to download, free to create an account, then follow RetroWolf88 on Goodiez to find my account. Best way to support the channel right now. Shouldn't take long at all, and then poke around the app because you might just like it. All right, back to the game store tour. All right, so I had a box of Wii U games from my collection left over from Southeast Game Exchange that I was going to try to sell at Pickers Con. But instead, I'm gonna bring them in there in Rick's store, as well as some Xbox 360 games. Try to get some trade credit because there's a lot of stuff in the store that's catching my eye. So right now they're on the counter being processed by the man himself.
You know, we're right around 5% traded credit. That's what we do.
This guy right here. So first things first, I am going to browse this absolutely incredible selection of GameCube games to see if he has any of the cheaper GameCube games that I still need for the collection. So as crazy as this sounds, of all of these Nintendo GameCube games, there's only one that I need for the collection, and that is Piglet's Big Game. Okay, so in a shocking turn of events, I completely overlooked the Italian Job, which is another one of the cheaper games that I still need for the collection, and they got it, and it is complete, 15 bucks. So thankfully, one of the awesome employees behind the counter noticed that they have that game in their inventory, so we were able to find it. All right, what's the damage, Rick? What are we looking at?
So we're taking these. Okay. These Wii U is crazy. Like if there's
not NES
the littlest speck. We have them returned, so I bet they all work.
Yeah.
I bet they probably do.
Yeah.
But we just have a policy on Wii U that we're really strict on.
Fair enough.
So for this stack, you're looking at 190 in-store credit.
I'll take it.
For this stack.
I'll take it.
Sweet. And
Sounds like a deal.
I will put this on your account and then keep shopping, man.
Okay, sounds good. So the game down here that I need for the collection is Zatch Bell Momoto Fury, which is a pretty hard to find GameCube game. Let's see. Does it feel light? Oh man, that is a bomber.
Because it would be like, I feel like it's more like 150 to 160
CIB,
CIB.
yeah. All right, so you guys know I last year purged my entire Wii collection. I'm gonna get it back eventually, but I want to get it like just a few games at a time and actually play the game. So the one game that I've wanted to get back so that I can actually play again is Super Paper Mario. So I'm gonna see if there's a nice, clean, complete copy here in the Wii set, and there we go, Super Paper Mario. Let's see, 28 bucks, nice and clean. We don't want the Nintendo Selects version, so we got this, 28 bucks, really clean. So I'm actually gonna grab this game and I'm gonna play through it again. Looking through this PS5 set here, there's actually a game that Marcello from GameCube Galaxy got and played through and beat that sounded pretty awesome. And they have a copy of it used for 20 bucks, and that is Wanted Dead on the PS5, which is like a third-person action hack and slash game. What? Hold up.
What's up, dude?
Look at this. We got Pickin Preacher just showed up out of nowhere,
I saw
man.
you looking, you're like, who's this guy
Dude,
looking
what's
at me?
up, man?
What's going
What's
on, dude?
up? Still trying to beef up the Nintendo DS collection. There's some killer DS games here. Definitely grabbing Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. I don't have that yet. Also going to grab Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Justice for All, and I just now noticed Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing, and I don't think I have that one. So if I don't have that one, I'll probably go ahead and grab that too. Okay, so over here on the retro toy wall, there are a couple of things that are really catching my eye. I actually just now noticed this. This is an MGA handheld from 2002 for Power Rangers Wild Force. That's cool and everything, but I didn't really grow up with Power Rangers Wild Force. But what I did grow up with was the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and they have a sealed MGA Game Wizard, which contains 2 game cartridges. I don't know if you guys know about the Game Wizard, but it was like a Game Boy-like handheld that MGA put out where you put cartridges in it. And the cool thing is the cartridges have screens on them. So the cartridges actually have the screens. 50 bucks on that, still sealed in the packaging from 1995. So I found something random that I've never seen before that caught my eye that I'm gonna grab, and that's this Mario Teaches Typing 2 on the PC. And it comes with this check. Let's see, Mario Teaches Typing 2, $10 and no cents, August 1st, 1997. Check out Retro Rick's Game Point if you're ever in the area. I'll leave all the information down below. Also,
Retrofest?
Retrofest coming up in October.
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. We're trying.
So I'll be there, and I hope to see you guys there as well.
Heck yeah.